Going live. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Alexandra, Karakopoulou, and I are joining you today doing horoscopes and tarotscopes for the month of November 2021. Hello, my dear Alexandra.
With our witches' hats today. Because you know, yeah, look at me. It's a big one. But it's funny. We thought we'd do some Halloween special today.
Exactly.
Something different for this crazy month, this really crazy month. My gosh. Where should I begin? I don't know.
Well, I will let you take over while I make some announcements and you get the stage.
Okay. Hello there. So, hello from Greece. I'm Alexandra Karakopoulou. I'm a psychological astrologer, a crazy girl, as you see, with my beautiful witch's hat, which is a bit glamorous today. But this is life. Life should be a bit glamour, a bit craziness, and don't take it too seriously. It's a trap. So, what do we have this month? Oh my gosh. The most important aspect of this month is not only for this month, is Mars in Scorpio. I'm sure you heard about this aspect. This is a really intense aspect, and it started from the 13th of October and it goes on until the 13th of December, which is really a long period of time. And it's not so easy to handle because we're talking about Mars, the dynamic Mars, the planet who pushes our energy and gives us this energy thing. And we talk about Scorpio, our beautiful zodiac sign of me and Susan, and for many of you, which has to do with intense emotions, with facing our dark side, our darkest subconscious feelings, which come on the surface, negative energies, negative feelings, stuff you want to face. You know?
Yes.
It's not the most easiest thing to handle because even if you don't want to think about this crazy dark side, it comes up and you cannot do anything about it. So that means that if we haven't thought about it well, what we want to do, then it's going to come up and we have to face it, and we're going to have, I don't know, a very strange discussion, a very intense discussion, maybe some fighting, maybe some, I don't know. It's going to be like you're having a trauma, an open wound, and you have to face this. It hurts, it goes deep, and you have to just be very, very calm because the energies are really shifting again. Susan, it's shifting again.
Yes.
Again.
Oh, yeah.
Like we have started with all this shifting all the time, but it's more and more and more this time. And it's intense. Like when I'm talking about intense, I'm talking about it's something like now it's going to explode. Everything we talked about, it's exploding.
Yeah.
And this makes you feel very, like you're waiting for something to happen and it's not happening, but it's going to happen and you know it deep inside in you.
Right.
You feel it. And these are really hard way. It's a hard way. You choose the hard way to go on with. It's not the easy path. Yes, it's not an easy path. Because, at the end of this aspect, which is happening, as I said, on December 13th, you're going to be different. You're going to feel different. Something is going to change. And I'm talking about big changes.
Right.
And you're going to be, if you take the key to all this, is to take the energy that you feel and place it in the right direction. If you don't place it in the right direction, then maybe you'll have some accidents, you have some crazy stuff that's going to happen in your life. It's not going to be easy for you, let's say. But if you take this energy and you place it in the right direction, then you're going to be more dynamic. You're going to feel more. You're going to have more, let's say, you're going to be more empathetic. You're going to feel more. And you're going to feel like you're the tallest person in the room because you're going to have self-esteem. It's going to be higher.
Nice. Nice.
So we talk about maybe the most important, one of the most important aspects of all the year.
Good. Transformative. I mean, that's the Scorpio thing right now. It's really, you know, and I know a lot of us are feeling this just intuitively and instinctively, you know, feeling this urge, like you said, to redefine who we are, or knowing that there's just something around the corner that is changing, but we can't put our finger on it yet. But once we are able to, like you said, it's not going to be a small thing. It's going to be a huge, life-changing energy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a wave that's coming, and this wave takes you it takes you with it, and you change directions, you change positions, you change feelings, you could go up, down, right, left, and all over the place. Yes. So you kind of have to control yourself more. If you don't control yourself, then you lose yourself. And we don't want to lose ourselves because it's intense.
Right.
I'm sure that everybody's feeling it somehow. It's intense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What I'm talking about.
Definitely.
I love my hat.
I love your hat too. It's so glam.
It's very glamorous, I know, but it's very big.
Mine is crooked.
But I love it. Yeah, it's nice. It's something different today.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
The crazy ladies. My God, I love it. So also we had the new moon yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Still feeling,
you know, it still counts, let's say, because it was yesterday. Also in Scorpio. Mm-hmm. It's really the Scorpio month this time. It's intense, like really intense. And we have this feeling that we want to make some new changes and new beginnings, but it's not favored like 100% this time.
Okay.
You're going to see also in the horoscopes, it's not so good favored because it's intense. It goes on along with Mars in Scorpio. Mm-hmm. Everything together, it's like a magic ball that's like going in over. Voila. And then we have full moon and lunar eclipse.
Oh,
the 19th.
Yeah. In Taurus, is that what it's in?
Yes, in Taurus, in the sign of Taurus, which makes us hypersensitive, we overreact, and we're nervous.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you know, Taurus, Uranus is in Taurus. And that means that we might face some dangerous climate things.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. From earthquake, from explosions, like, you know, some volcano explosions, more volcano explosions, some extreme weather changes. Around the 19th, I wouldn't say it's the best part of the month.
Huh.
So we talk about dark energies throughout the month. A lot of energies.
Wow.
You have to really be careful this time.
Yes, definitely. So at least forewarned is forearmed. Do you know what I mean? So at least they have the warning and everything is, you know, kind of out in the open, just posting some updates to invite people to join us today. But yeah, so when you know that there is that possibility for things to happen, then you can plan for, you know, kind of the unforeseen. If you can plan for that, you know, and bring the extra jacket, make sure you have your phone charger, and an emergency plan in place just in case if you're traveling, especially, or anything like that, to a place where you might experience something. I mean, look at it's not in Sardinia, it's in La Palma, I think, that the volcano
No, it's in Costa Rica. I don't know. I'm not
now.
sure.
There's one in Spain too right now.
This one. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't know, but it feels like it's gonna be like really, really intense this month. It's not. I mean, traditionally November is because it comes up to from Halloween, and it's the Scorpio, and it's Samhain and everything. It has to do with energies, and actually we face the dark side of the moon, as I say. But this time it's a lot.
Yeah.
This time it's too much. This time it's very intense, and it's more intense than the other years, like we say, because it's all the aspects that are coming with this thing are really hard. There are hard aspects. The Uranus and the Poseidon and all these slow motion planets are making aspects with all the other aspects, with all the other planets, the good planets, let's say. And this makes it difficult. Like Mercury has strange and strong aspects, and the sun and the moon and everything. It's like everything is going after the other. So it's a lot. You have to face a lot. This is why people feel that, oh my gosh, I mean, I go to sleep today and tomorrow I wake up and who knows what's going to come next.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yep.
Yes, and everything is changing, like really changing. Not like I heard about so many accidents last 10 days, 15 days. You see people are having accidents. They're like they're waking up and something is going on. I mean, I have back problems all the time. I cannot understand why now. Everything is changing. You feel, from the one hand, you feel motivated, really motivated, and on the other hand, you feel like someone has an obstacle in front of you and you cannot go on with your program. This is November. Mm-hmm. This is the energy of November.
Yep. But I think it's really good too, because sometimes I think people rush off into things that they're, haven't fully thought through yet, aren't fully prepared for yet. And not to say that that's wrong, because there is something to be said about like courageous forward motion. But as we're preparing ourselves, as we're looking in this time of change and transformation, it's so much better to wait until and to really listen to your intuition, because Scorpio is all about intuition as well. And so many people go directly against what their own intuition is telling them about different things. And that's kind of what got us here to begin with, where we're at, because, we've just been kind of riding the wave of forward motion that everybody else has kind of laid upon us. And it's just disconnected us so much with who we are naturally.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah, why not? You have to connect yourself again with your inner self and with your dark, let's say, I mean, people are afraid when you talk about dark feelings. It's not about only the dark, like suicide feelings. I don't know, you want to kill somebody or kill yourself, whatever, this dark, when people hear about dark. No, it's also about decisions that you wish you had made, but you haven't done. And for you, it's like a chapter which is dark because you don't want to take this chapter and face it again and talk about it. This is also very dark. Or let's say a traumatized period that you wish that never happened, but you have to face it because you never overcome it.
Right.
All these feelings are coming up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a change of things are happening. This energy shifting wants you to face it, because If you don't face things, then you don't move on with your life.
Exactly, exactly. And that's how you grow and evolve. You can't just ignore all of the lessons that you've learned. You can really look back, not in shame, but in gratitude that you are able to look back at those things and move forward and make different decisions for yourself now.
Of course. And do we have a beautiful card for this month?
For the whole month, let's see. The Lovers couldn't be a more beautiful card. So this is also a card that is totally about making decisions that are for you, especially. So there is the safe or conservative choice, and then there's the choice that your soul brings you to. And the Lovers is really a card of standing in acceptance of what you truly want in life and going for it. Even if people are telling you that you should go with the more traditional route. Great card for the month.
This is nice. This is a nice card.
Yes, I like
it. Yeah.
I'm trying
So we'll go on. We'll start with Aries. Yay! So November, yes, we talked about it, is an intense month, my impulsive Aries. With the dynamic Mars in the secretive Scorpio until the 13th of December, your dynamism is strengthened as well as your productivity. Of course, you tend to create obsessions out of nowhere, and you just have to take a closer look to it. You should be careful. A series of difficult planetary aspects between Mars and the planet of life lesson Saturn, combined with the unpredictable Uranus, sets ambushes and ends in explosions. Yes, relationships are in a crisis. The new moon that happened yesterday in Scorpio brings difficulties, and whatever starts now will not so be easy and not last long. Reversals in financial and unnecessary expenses. The lunar eclipse on the 19th of the month in stable Taurus sheds light on the Aquis, which you are called to claim with your fingernails and teeth and finally to keep. However, the atmosphere improves at the end of the month and the feeling seems to return to its place. Amen. Hallelujah.
Yeah, it sounds very, very interesting for Aries this month. Explosive, dynamic, and as you said, really kind of working with their fire energy as well.
Of course.
So I get the Five of Wands for Aries, and this is a card of competition and also using the energy that you see. A lot of times we look at other people and we're comparing ourselves to other people. It doesn't need to be a negative comparison. You can actually use that energy in order to propel yourself forward. So, use the feelings of competition as fodder for forward motion for yourself this month, Aries. And don't get stuck on negatively comparing yourself to other people, but really see how you can improve your own game with using other people as inspiration.
Yep. It goes well, as always.
Well, yes.
Now we go on to Taurus. So this November has a wonderful mix of emotions for you, my stable Taurus. Everything is intense, emotions, changes, conversations, the unpredictable. With the dynamic Mars in the secretive Scorpio, as we talked about until the 13th of December, moving towards you, you feel that you are losing your strength, but also your composure, which you must keep at all costs. And you will feel insecurity and uncertainty. I know, but this is all in the program, and it's only to test you. The new moon on the 4th that happened yesterday in Mysterious Scorpio pushes you to make changes and new beginnings, but everything is done in the somehow revolutionary and fierce way. Do not rush to decide. Calm down. Protect your personal relationships from the evil. The lunar eclipse on the 19th of the month in your zodiac sign makes you quite nervous and hypersensitive. Do not start exaggerating, you will lose. After the November 24th, the communicative Mercury favors jobs and finances. Stay strong.
Yes. Teresa is here, by the way.
Hello, Therese. You see us today. Thank you. It's the Halloween special.
And the witching hour too.
Yes.
So, yes.
You should see outside today. You will not believe it. It's like a phenomenon from the sea, and it's foggy. Everything, you cannot see anything. It's dark and foggy. You don't see anything. It's marvelous. So it goes well with our atmosphere. Brilliant, of course.
Yes, definitely.
Taurus, what's coming up?
The Fool reversed. And this goes along with that, this is only a test. Don't leap into action. Don't, just follow your insight and end up running like a bull through the china shop into everything and destroying what you have. It's time for a little bit of reserve. It's time for a little bit of that. Tauruses can sit still and wait. And so that's what I would say for Taurus to do. Take the conservative route this month. Really slow down. Really take the time to evaluate what moving forward means and don't rush off into anything. And think about how other people factor into this as well. It's not only about Taurus this month. It's about the people you know as well. So
you will see this time maybe one or two zodiac signs have it easier, but it's, as I said, it's intense for everyone, each and every one, and not only for us, but also for the social environment, political environment, whatever happens on Earth this time. Crazy. So we go on with Gemini. Yay! So November is a bit provocative for you, my communicative Gemini. At first, you do not believe everything that's happening, of course, and you burst into ups and downs in your personal life and at work. Yeah, a lot of things are happening, I know. A series of difficult planetary aspects between dynamic Mars and the planet of life lesson Saturn, accompanied by unpredictable Uranus, will mark you in its passage, and you will understand why in the process. So, wait. Mood swings, instability, and your strange eating habits will suddenly upset your balance for a while. Inhale, exhale. The new moon yesterday on the 4th in mysterious Scorpio brings changes in work, but also in health. So be careful. I would not say that new beginnings are favored. So the lunar eclipse on the 19th of the month in fixed Taurus makes you quite unstable in your emotions. Beware of health issues this month. The good, sensual Venus in the workaholic Capricorn pushes you to seriously discuss your relationships in general. And so at the end of the month, she finds you making decisions.
very interesting for Gemini. So I got the Empress reversed, which tells me this is the double down. It doesn't look like they're taking very good care of themselves this month. They're not nurturing themselves. They're not. And there's also a feeling of stuck energy with this, that they're not able to fully express what it is that they've been working on. So these things need to continue to brew a little bit more before they can fully come out into the light. So yeah, Gemini, it looks like really take better care of yourself this month, because it doesn't look like you're going to be doing so much of that, and it's going to throw you off balance, like Alexandra said, and really kind of throw a wrench into everything. And if you're aware of this now, this is what we were talking about before. When you're aware of this, then you can kind of plan for it and make changes to what you're doing so that it won't affect you as harshly perhaps as it would if you just totally went into it unaware and let yourself just like slide down that Oreo cookie.
My God. Yes. I understood it. And everybody, I think, that's watching live understood it also.
The Oreo cookie trail.
Oh my gosh. I understand. Ah, Gemini. I know my mom is a Gemini. I don't want to talk about it. What's happening this month? It's crazy. My gosh. I don't know. Let's see what's going to happen more. And we're only at the beginning of the month. I don't know.
Yes.
So we're going with Cancer. November has passion, energy, and new adventures for you, my sensitive Cancer. Yes, I know, it's not the easiest month. It has upheavals, developments, discussions, explosions, anger, and everything seems to be confused. You urgently need to stop, like to put a line to all your interpersonal relationships. Put a stop. Close the door, not open it all the time. The new moon that happened yesterday on the 4th in the mysterious Scorpio brings almost sky high changes in friendships or love relationships. Yeah. You must take on your responsibilities. It seems that you must make almost bold decisions and support them accordingly. Pay close attention to your finances these days. The difficult planetary aspects between dynamic Mars and the planet of Saturn, of life lesson Saturn, along with the unpredictable Uranus, put you in several dilemmas. The lunar eclipse on the 19th of the month instead of Taurus, however, brings you good, strong friends by your side to support you and help you to overcome everything. The end of the month softens everything, and the dreamy Poseidon blurs the landscape, something that is positive in that case, and only in that case, and you know that. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, I got the devil. And, holding boundaries for a Cancer is a very, very hard thing to do. And
oh my gosh.
Hard is. This is from the Light Seer Tarot. But this is those things in life that you can't control, that have power over you, that you really find yourself weak in the knees or in the heart or in your will about. So these things are going to become an issue for Cancer this month. And so Cancer needs to decide who has the power in their life. Is it going to be you, or is it going to be those things that tie you down, weaken you, and make you feel less than?
My God. My God. This is crazy,
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. This month, oh my God. We have cards this month.
But like you said, there is this energy, and we have to just go through it, and we have to decide how we're going to take it. Are we going to take it standing up, or are we going to are we going to mold it, or are we going to let it mold us, or are we going to do kind of a mixture of the two?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And now we're going with Leo.
Ooh, I'm going to hold a hat down.
Yeah, put your hat down. Yes. So, I'll start with a phrase. Give me more, no pain. November shouts to you again, my glowing Leo. Oh my God. The lucky Jupiter in front of you brings to the fore issues and promises from the past. Relationships, partnerships, marriages. All of these are going to be re-examined. Yes, you heard it correctly. The planet of life lessons, Saturn, on the other hand, tests you. Yes, I know. Especially your patience, something you cannot longer bear, I know. But everything is in the program at this difficult time. The family and the house are generally thrown from everywhere, like it's going to come so much inside there. And the dynamic Mars in Scorpio, as I talked about until the 13th, yes, 13th of December, seems to leave nothing the same after its passage. And you will have tensions, and you will experience anger and aggressive behaviors in your environment. Everything is really happening. The new moon that happened yesterday in secretive Scorpio upsets you a lot. Be careful not to get carried away by extreme behaviors. The lunar eclipse on the 19th of the month in fixed Taurus casts shadows and lights on business and consequently on finances. The more organized you are, the more you will succeed. Find alternatives in your schedule and don't get stuck. Life is not just a drama. I cannot hear you.
I think everybody can use a little bit of that. Life is not a drama, only a drama.
You can put it as a title of the month.
Ah, I love that.
Yeah. No drama. Only big hands.
Scorpio, no drama. Come on. I don't think that goes together with Scorpio.
I don't know. Yes, this is why. Life is not only drama.
We got the death and rebirth card, but it was reversed. So that tells me that, yeah, Leo is reviewing all of these decisions from their past and past experiences. Don't just review them, Leo. Actually use them as fodder to move you forward, or else you're going to be in the same situation next year when we're talking to you in Scorpio season. So instead of allowing yourself to continue to drag things along, you know, which unfortunately I see as the primary message of this, there isn't going to be a big change for them right now. It is going to take a little bit more time. It's not going to be the transformation that they're looking for at the moment. It still needs a little bit more. I feel like it just needs more information. Things need to unfold a bit more. It can't move forward at the moment with this mindset either.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What is happening? All the big cards are coming up.
Yeah, you're right, huh? I have to look and see. Yep. So out of 5 cards that we've had 4 major arcanas. Yes. It's gonna be a big month. So.
I know. Yes. And we're going with Virgo.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I have a feeling that I'm writing almost the same thing about every horoscope this time. So November begins with intense energy for you too, my organizational Virgo. Your self-confidence is strong, your dynamism and mood are elevated, but beware. The difficult planetary aspect between dynamic Mars and the planet of life lessons Saturn and unpredictable Uranus, they all bring unpredictability, ruptures, upheavals, cancellations, and misunderstandings. Yeah. There is a strong climate of instability and revolution in the air, and communication is not so easy, not even as we are used to it so far. The new moon that happened yesterday in secretive Scorpio starts from a series of unexpected events in interpersonal relationships, but also with people in the immediate environment. Do not worry. You will be able to put up with everything in order again. Beware of accidents. Beware of accidents. The lunar eclipse on the 19th in the fixed Taurus pushes you really not to make beginnings in financial excesses, because you can be irreparably, I cannot speak, exposed. The end of the month is clearly smoother since the good Venus gives a helping hand and softens the situation. Yes, thank God. Yes.
Well, that's nice of Venus to come in there. and
my Horus, my ascendant Venus.
Yes.
crazy ride.
Yep. Yeah, this month they just aren't going to be able to march off into that sunset that they were hoping for. This is the Four of Wands, but it's reversed. So I do see a lot of struggle for Virgo this month. I do see a lot of setbacks, a little bit of drama, things just not being, those misunderstandings and unpredictability. I feel like that is a big monkey wrench for them, and it really throws them off balance and makes them feel like people who like to have control and have a plan to move forward. When unpredictability and misunderstandings come in, it throws them off a lot more than somebody who's just like, okay, I'll just roll with whatever comes along. So yeah, don't see it being a very fun, happy month for Virgo. Sorry about that.
We're going to say a lot of times sorry about that this month. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
It's this unpredictable effect that we all have, this unpredictability of Uranus. This makes it, I'm talking about almost in every zodiac sign. We have planetary aspect with Mars, Scorpio, and then we have planetary aspect with Saturn, with Uranus, and Jupiter. And everybody, and all the planets. It's unbelievable what's happening this time. Yeah, I know. We have to really be, Saturn, Uranus, and Mars all together.
Yeah.
I don't know what the dynamic this is.
Yeah. But like we said, when you know about it and you can plan for it, it softens it a little bit. When you keep in mind, like, things might not go the way I had hoped that they would. So I'll just bring pack of tissues and some extra eye makeup just in case, Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Oh my God. And now we go on to Libra. So November is crucial for you, my diplomatic Libra. Enough expenses, enough financial and non-financial obligations, commitment. The most difficult week is from the 8th of the month, where the irritation intensifies, and you may even reach the legal path. On the other hand, you have the lucky Jupiter to promote your plans, meetings, and new acquaintances. Do not dig in family issues too much. It will not get you anywhere this month. The new moon that happened yesterday in the mysterious Scorpio gives you, on the one hand, pleasant business news, but on the other hand, it throws obstacles at you from the sky, like falling down. Unexpected expenses are in the program. The lunar eclipse on the 19th of the month in fixed Taurus throws its shadows and lights on the economy as well. Financial obligations. Tax authorities, loans, insurance, and so on. They come again to remind you of these things. The better the arrangements, the better they will be waiting for you next month. So you have to be organized. Towards the end of the month, the good Venus passes to the workaholic Capricorn and throws interest in the family issues. Everything is in a good measure, though. For Libra, it's not such a crazy month. Half-half. It's half-half, 50-50. 50-50. Oh. Yes, that's not good. Yeah, I know, Therese. It's a 50-50 month for Libra. You are one of the favored ones. Libras are really for favored ones. Believe me, really.
Well, the moon comes up, and this is showing me that, anything that was hidden before might be coming to light right now. And so sometimes that's a good thing. Just like Alexandra said, be cautious. Don't allow these things as they bubble up to the surface to control you. Be the one who's in control of what's going on in your environment, and then, handle things, because sometimes knowing is actually better than not knowing. And I feel that that might be a theme that comes up for Libra this month, is really, having information to be able to use to move forward. It might not be time to move forward right now, but knowing is half the battle, like G.I. Joe used to say. So, or whoever the cartoon was. But yeah. So the moon. Yep, another major arcana card for the month, huh?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, it's going to be like this all the time now. So we're going with Scorpio. Yay, 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 Scorpio, 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 Scorpio's month, Scorpio, the ladies that you are looking at are Scorpios. It's intense. So, November is crucial for you, my secretive Scorpio, as we didn't understand it. With a dynamic Mars in your zodiac sign until the 13th of December, and the hard square that forms with the planet of life lesson Saturn, obstacles and difficulties are part of your daily life. Welcome to the dark side. Take distances from difficult and complicated cases. Take a distance. Do not make important decisions yet, and do not become too harsh for no reason. Crisis is going to pass. The new moon that's happened yesterday in our zodiac sign again, in Scorpio, can push you to sudden beginnings and changes. Yes, so to speak. Yes, it's going to happen. I know it. You can ask me. The atmosphere is incredibly intense. Do you feel it? Yes, you do. Beware of harsh words and misunderstandings. The lunar eclipse on the 19th in the fixed Taurus sheds a strange, dim light on collaborations and finances, which require special attention in their management. Good Venus is the ally at your side after the 24th of November, which it enters the workaholic Capricorn, and it helps you to focus on logic and put the emotions aside for a while, if possible. Everything will come down again slowly.
Ooh. So, and I got the 9 of Wands, which is kind of a perfect card for this, because this is a card of, struggles, but that have a good purpose and have a good outcome. You're going to be defending yourself, and, like you said, obstacles and difficulties are going to arise. Even if you have to fight, it doesn't mean that it's in vain. These things are going to help to push you forward, to move you forward. Stand your ground, Scorpio. Don't let other people, like you said, don't let them make you hard, but don't let them push you over.
Just keep yourself. I have a feeling that we have to put ourselves where we want to see ourselves put into. Like, we have to, but it's not going to happen by itself. It's going to be like, you have to. This is it. You have to put yourself, because this will give you like the strength that you need to go on with the obstacles. But it doesn't mean that you're not going to succeed.
Right.
You're going to succeed, but you have to take care of yourself more, and not keep things like, swappy, like blah, blah, blah. No. Like a jello. Yeah.
That is kind of the struggle, the overall theme of the struggle of Scorpios is rising from that, salamander stage into the eagle stage. That's, that true to Scorpion.
My God, what's happening this month? Unbelievable. My God. And Sagittarius, that's the next time that's going to come up also next month. November brings anxiety and insecurities when traveling, Sagittarius. You have a strong inner turmoil. I know. It's not easy to manage these difficult passions and relationships with your loved ones. Lucky Jupiter favors you and promotes your plans in all this explosive planetary setting. You will finally be able to communicate your dreams to make your name better known. Look at that. Eroticism, on the other hand, is stagnant and without many spectacular developments. The new moon on the 4th yesterday in Mysterious Scorpio pushes you to make an important introspection, to see the past and to finally understand it. Maybe you will learn something hidden, a secret, a story, that you never expected to be under your nose, that it was right in front of you and you couldn't see it. You will need some time to digest it, so take your time. The lunar eclipse on the 19th of the month in Stable Taurus increases the stress, and your health requires your absolute attention. From November 24th onwards, when the communicative Mercury comes to your zodiac sign, you will feel lighter, calmer, and completely creative. So be patient.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I got the Seven of Wands, and this is one of those cards that is kind of like you said, sit it out, sit back, focus on your energy, and, kind of put the stick in the ground, draw the line in the sand, and really focus on putting the attention inwards to yourself. The struggle is more here than here.
Yes.
This month for Sagittarius. Yes. It's much more internal, and they're going to have to quench the fire that's in them in order to move themselves forward.
Nice. Well said. Well said. Yeah. The light, the fire. A lot of fire this month.
Yeah.
But intro, it's like inside. It starts from the inside and it goes outside. Everything in this month happens inside towards outside. Everything.
Yep.
For me, it's 100% like this. You see. And now we go Capricorn. My husband. November brings dynamism and eroticism for you. Ooh, my workaholic Capricorn. Good Venus is in your zodiac sign from the 5th of the month from today until March 2022. Look at this. You can finally express your feelings and find a response. Live the ultimate romantic experience and go out, meet people, move, and even bring your finances to a very good level. So suddenly, for Capricorns, we have big news. Of course, compromises and concessions will not be lacking and making such an intense planetary scenario. The new moon that happened yesterday in Scorpio brings on the way new people who have something to say to you. You must be very careful with whom you do transactions and collaborations. You may want to take a risk, but limit it. Just do it, but keep your limits. This is not really a good time for big openings. The lunar eclipse on the 19th of the month in Taurus brings complaints from people close to you, since you are so busy in your own world that you seem to neglect important issues. But the month closes with romance and favors creativity.
Nice. So Capricorn's got some good stuff going on. So,
yes, I know. I can talk about it. Yes.
Yeah, and the Nine of Pentacles really kind of underscores that as well. That feeling of finally feeling successful and feeling recognized and feeling, secure within themselves is going to be a part of the game. Perhaps not as much recognition as recognizing within themselves that they've finally achieved, and sometimes, like you said, this can be a lonely state because they're going to be so focused on themselves and how they're doing and this and that. The other thing that the people in their lives might say, hey, woo, I'm here, come back to me, but all in all, this is a really wonderful card and a sense of finally making it in the way that Capricorn is very conscientious of, making the sustainable, I'm trying to think, financial situation for themselves, finally achieving that successful place and finally feeling in control of life around them. So, yeah, definitely a good card.
It's crazy, but it's true. It's crazy, but it's true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can say that I live with a Capricorn, with a real Capricorn, and I have also other people around me that have this beautiful zodiac sign, this this really workaholic Capricorn sign. And yeah, I can see it. They finally get things back. They harvested a lot of stuff, and it's happening. Nice, 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 nice.
Yep.
And then we go to Aquarius. Aquarius. It's a really significant month, November, for you, my dear Aquarius. The dynamic Mars in Scorpio until the 13th of December is at the zenith of your horoscope. It brings you stress and obligations and tension and demands from others. But the challenges do not stop here. The hard square of Mars with the planet of life lesson Saturn can end a relationship, a professional or not, and bring disappointment to a person you were very high, like you had them high, and maybe you'll fight with elderly people, endanger your career. It's a caution thing. It's beware. The equally difficult square of Mars with the unpredictable Uranus brings a steer to the family. It's not easy to keep the balance at this moment, and I know, but you must. The new moon on the 4th yesterday in Scorpio brings sky-high developments in business, which probably find you unprepared. The lunar eclipse on the 19th in the stable Taurus, and fixed, of course, invites you to better organize your family and professional obligations. The pressure is palpable, and these are challenges, but you know how to throw a party and move on. Yes, you know.
Well, guess who came up again this month? Yeah,
Oh,
the Empress reversed. So even though, yeah. So there is going to be that feeling of not being fully able to express yourself, fully being able to bring things to life in the way that you had thought that you could. But you need to turn back into nurturing yourself. You might need to visit the drawing board again and see if there's anything that needs to be bettered or altered before things come fully out into the open. So it is going to be a month where you might not feel as nurtured and supported as perhaps would feel best for you. So just try to nurture yourself. Try to upright this. Try to be mindful of your need for feeling supported, for feeling mothered, for feeling guided, and like people are there for you. And sometimes you got to be there for yourself as well.
Wow.
Yep. It's intense, huh?
I know. And now we have Pisces, the last one for today. Well, for Pisces, it's not so bad. November brings inner strength actually for you, my dreamy Pisces. The dynamic Mars in Scorpio until the 13th of December is doing well here. Yeah, it just becomes more authoritarian for you. So you see, there is another side that you have to feel. You feel intense, the intense determination to pursue your dreams. No matter how many upheavals the unpredictable Uranus and the planet Saturn bring to life, you don't care actually. Again, you have the ace hidden in your sleeve. You are saved by the bell. The clouds are pink and you are lying on them and in a dream as you like it most. The new moon on the 4th, yesterday in Scorpio, favors opportunities, long journeys, and new business plans. You go out, you flirt, you relax. You have it good this month somehow. The lunar eclipse on the 19th in the stable Taurus gives you more stubbornness, and you need this to achieve your long-term goals. Good friends will play a very important role, and of course, watch out for waste and unnecessary expenses. So it's not bad for you, Pisces.
That sounds totally, I mean, especially what you said, they have the ace up the sleeve, they're feeling strong, they're allowed to daydream and have good friends. And then the Queen of Cups comes up, which is such a great card for Pisces as well. feeling so totally in control of your emotions and just allowing yourself to enjoy that space that you're in, feeling like you're on cloud nine. And it doesn't bother you now. It doesn't feel overbearing or over needy or anything. It feels balanced and secure and exactly right. And so Pisces, lucky you this month. You had the best.
Really, really the best.
From everyone, just really being able to enjoy that Piscean quality of being emotional. Love it, love it, love it. Yep.
Love it too. And you see everything, and so many major arcana cards came up.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
We never had this before.
No, I don't think so either. No. But like you said, it is a really important, really powerful time. Let me just write this down. And there's a lot of shifting taking place. And normally when these shifts are taking place, there has to be that big, strong energy to support it, or else people will just coast and kind of deal with the status quo, because there's nothing that's shaking them so, I don't want to say violently, but that they have to move or they have to make a change. But when all of these energies and these planets work in unison, at the beginning of the year, you said it's the first year and it's going to be a big one and there's going to be lots of change and it's not going to be comfortable. And we see that happening around us. And the whole thing is, it's okay. It's for a purpose. It has a purpose. We're working on, like you said, things going from internal to external. So we're allowing ourselves to dream. We're allowing ourselves to cut out these, we're facing our shadows and we're looking into them. And we're seeing, okay, how can this make me stronger? Or how can I better or improve myself? Not only myself, it starts here, but then it shifts everything around you. When you make internal changes, then it encourages the people around you to change. And, so it's just up and up and up and up.
It's exactly as you said. It's a very intense period. It's a period that has to do a lot of soul searching. So really, it's like you have dilemmas all the time. You're full of dilemmas. I know that Scorpios have much more than all the other zodiac signs, and whoever has aspects or planets in Scorpio feels it exactly 100%. I'm 100% sure about it. And it's a transformation, as you said. It's a transformation, and transformations are not happening overnight. They need time, and it happens on different levels. So I guess everything is a preparation for something bigger. But in order, as I said at the beginning of our session today of live, I said that the key point for me as an advice to all of this shifting is to be clever and find the path, where you're going to put your energy in. Is it going to be creativity? It's going to be, I don't know. I will give an example for people to understand. Let's say you feel depressed and you feel like you have so much feelings that it's going to explode, and your stomach aches and your heart aches and your head aches and whatever. Find a way to express it. Is it going to be writing a diary, keeping a diary, writing a poem, drawing, going out, walk, scream, swim, I don't know. You're going to have to find activities that's working for you to put the tension away. If you do not do this, it's going to go back to you and you're going to be, I don't know, it's going to be psychosomatic. So you're going to be ill. You're going to get ill. It's not going to happen easier, because this period of time, it's intense. It's more intense as the other years. So everything that you put inside, it comes outside. And if not, then it's going to be inside, and it's going to be one up and the other, and the other, and the other, and the other. It's going to explode. And who knows what's going to come? You're going to be violent. You see how many things are happening now at this moment. People are going crazy. It's urgent. I feel it's an urgent thing. You have to really be careful, more careful, and from now, from November until, let's say, the beginning of the new year, because this aspect Mars in Scorpio is going to take a long time. And I don't know what's going to happen in a political, in political stuff and sociological and whatever. It affects us all.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say be careful. And really, the key is the energy. Where are you going to do? And you're going to put your energy in. That's it. Nothing more.
That's how it always is, though, kind of, isn't it? Really? I mean, it just is kind of reflecting such the importance of this lesson for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. And you get mature, and you get more mature, and you get more self-confident. And this is what I told you, that this aspect is taking something from you, but it's giving you also a present afterwards, after it's gone.
Yeah.
You can really achieve things for yourself after this thing is going. So from an astrologer's point of view, I would say that this is a good thing that's happening. Stay strong. We're going to survive. I'm sure about it. But we have to be clever. Thinking clever, really. What's best for us? What's best for us? For ourselves, and then for our loved ones. Oh, yes, you can find me.
I'm just putting our information up here. So if somebody wanted to book a session with you and get their chart read by you, then they can find you at theaworld.org. But yeah, like you said, be clever about it, and also be very mindful and conscious of it, because that is the key. Like you said, it's the key. It's really taking that moment between stimulus and reaction. You know, they say that's such an important point to say, okay, I got really triggered or pissed off or scared or whatever. How am I going to use this energy to move forward? Am I going to channel it into creativity? Am I going to use it for social change, or write a letter to somebody or something? Or am I going to just explode and get angry and trash things and make it even worse? So, yeah.
This is the key. This is really the key. There is nothing else to do. This is the key. 100%.
Yep.
So, enjoy the ride.
Well, we'll see what December is going to look like.
I mean, the eclipses are starting now, and it's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So changes.
But ultimately, I think we needed it. I think that it was a long time in coming, and we had just gotten very comfortable with being uncomfortable, and now it's really starting to be uncomfortable to be uncomfortable. So, yeah.
Crazy, right? But it's worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah. And we have to only, like you said, just be conscientious of what we're putting our energy, what we're fueling with our energy.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yay.
Yes. Yay. So, Alexandra, again, thank you for coming on. Thank you for joining me. I really, really love doing these sessions with you. And yay.
It's always great. It's always great.
Yes, so
with our beautiful Halloween special.
Next month we'll have to have our elf hats. I have to pick mine out, my little elf red hat for Christmas time.
Yes, it's going to be funny. I have one.
Oh, cool. So then in December, let's see, we'll be back on the first Friday in December, which is the 3rd of December, I think even the new moon is it in Scorpio
I
again?
think so. Yes, I think so. It's a third. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
So, everyone, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you coming and joining us live, and we hope you are well and that you can really get a lot out of our sessions here. So, we will talk soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.